Mike Weston, head coach here at Harlow Rugby Club. Firstly, can we just quickly go back to March? It must have been disappointing from a rugby point of view for the season to end the way it did.
Yeah, I mean, it was absolutely gutted. I mean, we were actually top of the league at the time, and then unfortunately that weekend, some games went ahead and some games didn't due to the outbreak. And then unfortunately, a team went ahead of us, and on a game algorithm, we ended up actually losing the league and coming second in the total tally, which was heartbreaking for the boys. We worked so hard to get to the top of the league, and we really thought we'd see it to the end. Fortunately, we didn't quite make it. But you know what? I think we're using that as our spirit and our drive to have a go again this year and try and win the league.
So here we are on a Tuesday evening in August. Where are we? You're training now. So firstly, how's the fitness of the lads?
Well, to be honest with you, as soon as we went into lockdown, the lads have been great. We straight went into sort of like home virtual training sessions. So the lads are coming on every Tuesday, Thursday. We've been about 3 weeks of lockdown. We gave them a little bit of a break because obviously the rugby season's hard, and they've been training really solidly for really kind of 2-3 weeks post lockdown. After about 6 weeks of doing home workout training, we gave a couple of weeks off, and then since then we've obviously started to come back out. Over the last 5 weeks we've been outside training. Due to the rules, we had to be in the car park, and we're doing more fitness based sessions. Obviously the last couple of weeks we've opened out, we're back on the pitches, and we're doing some actual rugby, which is fantastic.
That's great. Fitness is great. Drills, you can see behind you, is great.
Yeah.
But is the light at the end of the tunnel must be to be competing again. Where are we with that?
Well, over the weekend we moved to stage C. So obviously from the last 5 weeks we've only been able to work in groups of 6 players with no contact. Now we can actually do touch-based games and drills, which is great. It means we can actually start getting back to some actual real rugby-based training. So we look at stage C. Rugby actually goes back this Friday in the Rugby Premiership. So we're hoping that we won't be too far. There's a few dates that have been chucked out. We're looking at potentially end of September or as far as mid-November. Technically the fixtures do start in September, but there are a few guidelines, and being realistic about the current situation, we're probably looking at a mid-November start to the season.
But you still must be excited about mid-November, because I've got to be a neutral reporter, you had some really exciting rugby down here, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, we were on a huge winning streak, and I think it was something like 12 unbeaten games, and we were playing fantastic rugby, and we were kind of unstoppable. And it's really frustrating, but again, the spirit of the lads say that they want to come back and they want to be even better than last year. So that's